All right, welcome back to yourPrimetimeSports.com. Our second game of the night. Boys matchup between these same two schools, Forrest City and Wynne.
This ought to be a great game right here. Both these teams are probably 1-2 in the conference. They're very athletic. They're very big and strong. Dave, I'm just bewildered at how Greene County Tech played the game that they did and had to lead most of the game at Forrest City the other night.
That's true. 3 quarters and part of the fourth, Greene County Tech led that game at Forrest City. Forrest City has a record overall of 7-6, 1-0 in conference play. The Wynne Yellowjackets come into this one 5-7 overall, 0-1 in conference play.
You know, big Trey Thompson, number 24 for Forrest City. I thought he was a senior this year. I just looked at the magazine. He's just a junior.
Yeah.
I know he's been playing with them since he was in 9th grade, but it seems like this is his 4th year.
He's 6'9", and he's only a junior. He's liable to be 7 foot by the time it's all over with. Score update for you, or rather a final score to report from the girls. Paragould, 63. Blytheville, 14. That's the final score.
I think everybody on the bench got to play for Paragould.
I think they might have grabbed some people out of the stands to play for Paragould.
I bet Coach Cook may have put his daughters in.
Maybe. What are they, 4 or 5 years old? So, the only other final score from girls that we do not have for you at this time, BB and Batesville. And if we get that score, we will pass it along to you. We're going to be trying to get all the scores tonight so we can update our conference standings on Facebook and Twitter.
Well, I have a text headed up that way, so I haven't received anything back yet. We'll see.
Look at that name right there. That kid's name, that guy's name right there.
Tasmania.
What a name.
Tasmania Jones.
What a name. And he is in the ball game right now. He's going to jump. Tasmania Jones. Jumping for Forrest City is Trey Thompson. All 6'9" of him. Is he 6? Yeah, he's 6'9". Is that right?
Well, I didn't have any heights in the program.
Well, Coach Bolin from Greene County Tech told us he was 6'9". I wish I could go out there and stand next to him to measure him because I'm 6'5".
Tasmania is 6'5" or 6'4". So you and him are about the same height. But he looks shorter than 6'4" up to him.
Okay. And Forrest City controls the tip. James, what does that say? Still hours?
I'll look it up here in just a
Number
minute.
20,
For
James.
who?
Forrest City, James Stillhours. And that shot's not going to go.
Yeah, still hours.
Okay. I'm trying to learn names and do the play-by-play as we go. It's going to be Wynne. No, jump ball. And an arrow pointing at Wynne.
So big Trey Thompson and number 5 for the Yellowjackets.
That's Marvin Norman. Yeah.
Yeah, they tied it up. Trey Thompson could have rested his elbow on Norman's top of his head.
Another jump ball.
Another jump ball.
Neither team wants the other one to have it. So we're going to go back the other way. We're down to, we've only lost 28 seconds off the clock here so far. No one has scored. Forrest City basketball. Still ours. And that was a layup. He thought he was going to dunk it. Dwayne Whitfield thought he was going to dunk that ball, but decided to lay it up instead. It's 2-0 Forrest City. Now here's Wynne. He's trying to head fake people, and it ain't working out for him. That was Joseph Stampley in the paint trying to do all that head faking, and he threw it out of bounds. It's Forrest City basketball.
What, Trey Hutchison, the senior guard for the Mustangs, is all over Keenan Hawk. Wherever he's at, he is right up in his face.
Now it's Mustang ball, Trey Hutchison. And now Trey Thompson in the paint, puts it up. Has it partially blocked, believe it or not. And out of bounds, and the last touch by Forrest City. So still only a 2-point game. 2-0. Forrest City leading, rather. Wynne. Yellowjackets with the ball. Keenan Hall drives in, flings it up, and it goes in somehow or another.
And that may be why he's all over him like that. Down the court pass.
Wow, all the way to the other end. That one goes in for Trey Hutchinson. They got a transition game apparently at Forrest City. Here's Stampley. Jumper from the free throw line does not go. Rebound, Trey Thompson. Now Hutchinson. And that's going to be a dunk. Oh, he didn't dunk it. He almost did. Whitfield. Stampley. 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Brings it across. And folks, I'm an old radio guy. I like to do lots and lots of play-by-play because most of the time in radio, you can't see what's going on. It's me. I'm going to lay back and let you watch this right here because they're moving so fast I can't even keep up. There you go. 2 points for Tasmania Jones.
Dave, who is 21 for
Trey Hutchinson. Hutchinson has it.
Okay.
Top of the key. Trevante Coulter is number 32. He passes over to Hutchinson. 3-pointer. Tracked down in the corner by Sillowers. Oh, is that blocked by Stampley? But put back up and in by Trey Thompson. Whistle on the way down the floor.
We're going to get Coulter on that foul.
And that is team foul number 2, I believe. Yeah, team foul number 2 against Forrest City. There's a jumper for Tasmania Jones.
That's brought down by Chandler Walton for the Yellowjackets.
And the other end, Stampley can't get it to go. Pulled down by Whitfield.
Nice spin move by Joe, but he just couldn't finish it off.
Oh, stolen away. And Walton pops it, it won't go. Chandler Walton couldn't get that one to go. Back and forth we go. That one goes in for Whitfield, and is that timeout? Yes, it is.
And Coach Jones is going to sub out all 5 players and bring in 5 fresh.
And it's a 30-second timeout.
Looks like Tony Jones Jr. and Franklin Settles. And Mars. I can't tell who. Orlando Henson and one more over there, 14.
There's going to be lots of new names for me learning, what they're telling me.
Dominique Davis, Double D.
Okay.
Double D's number 14.
I talked to Coach Jones before the game. I like him. I like him a lot. He said he wants to come be on the show.
Good.
He wants to make the drive to Paragould to come be on the Double G show.
We need him on there.
So now, new players for Wynne for me to learn. Here comes Ramonte Mars. Mars.
Good move.
Move and juke the man out of his shoes and couldn't finish with the bucket. Now it's loose. Wynne comes up with it. Mars.
The crowd is getting into this game, Dave.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You can hear them and see them. Mars takes it to the rack. Can't get it to go. Offensive board. That one's blocked. That one just flung up there. It didn't come close. Now they reset it again. Mars.
Forrest City can't get a rebound, and the Yellowjackets can't throw it in the ocean.
And they also can't draw a foul either. Mars. Finally a foul is called.
Got a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on number 5.
Yeah, that is on Joe Tripp. Team foul number 3 on Forrest City. Wow. It's already getting like playoff atmosphere in here. We're not even through the first quarter of the second conference game of the season. There we go. He's open, and he's going to draw the foul.
And I tell you what, Coach Lofton was up off the bench. He did not think that was a foul. And that's going to be on Whitfield, and that's going to send
Tony Jones
Jr. to the line.
And he missed it.
And he missed that
Wow, missed them both. You can't do that and hang around with Forrest City. There's no way. You got to have everything. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Forrest City's got the ball.
Whitfield takes him a shot out there in the corner.
And that doesn't go in, and pulled down by Mars. Mars spin move, now kicks it down, and it's going to be picked off by Thompson.
Can't make that pass, not in there with big, long Trey Thompson.
Ahead it goes to Coulter, and a foul is going to be called. Foul is called on Dominic Davis. That's the first foul of the ball game on Wynne.
Crowd's getting excited.
They're going to be hoarse before the end of the game if they keep that up.
Martin has entered the game, and who else was that came in?
I did not see. Thompson inbounding it. Gets it into Tripp. Tripp is fouled by Orlando Hinton.
Be the Yellowjackets' second foul.
Thompson will inbound it again. Gets it into Barton.
And that was another foul. I believe that was on Settles. Yeah, Franklin Settles picked that one. That's 3 fouls down here on this possession.
Yeah, on this one trip down the floor, they've gone from 0 fouls to 3 fouls. And driving in, the shot will not go in for Hutchison, and it is rebounded by Settles, and we're going the other way. Still 10-6, and it's been 10-6 for a while.
I'll tell you what, Martin almost picked that off, and there's a
threw that one away.
Turnover.
2:14 remaining in the first quarter. It's going to be Forrest City basketball after the Wynne turnover. Hutchison. Now Tripp. Barton. Oh, driving in. That shot's not going to go. He gets his own rebound.
That's Smith.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, there's Thompson. They call Thompson for a charge.
That'll be Trey Thompson's first foul.
15th foul against Forrest City, and we're back underway. Wynne basketball. Hinton loses it.
Tell you what, Smith picked his pocket right there.
Got the bucket.
Gonna get 3 the hard way.
Yeah, he drew the foul. Count that bucket, and he will go to the line.
That'll double up the score, 12-6 here in the first quarter. Who's number 30, Dave? I don't have him over here on the book.
Number 30 for whom? Okay. Nick Williams.
Nick Williams. I think he was ineligible at the time that this was being made.
Smith got the free throw. 90 seconds left in the opening quarter. Mars is going to inbound it. Romonte Mars. He gets it into Settles, and Settles gives it back. So Mars will bring it down. There's a pass down low. The shot goes up and in, and he calls the foul. Dominique Davis.
And that foul is going to be on Nick Williams. So that'll be his first foul.
13-8 the score now.
Minute 16 left in the first quarter. And I'm pretty sure that at the end of this quarter, Coach Jones will put those young men in that started the game. He'll keep that 5 fresh group going.
Yeah. Okay, the free throw was missed. It's pulled down by Hutchison, and we're going back the other way. Smith. Now Tripp. 1 minute left in the quarter. Tripp, long two-pointer goes in.
Tripp, stop and pop. Pretty shot by Joe Tripp.
Down to 50 seconds left in the quarter. Mars with the basketball. Now Charles Cobb. Now Mars. Long three goes up through the bars and out of bounds.
Coach Lofton calling out his instructions. You can probably hear him.
You can see him too. He's right at the bottom of the screen.
Right here in front of us, yeah.
Here's Tripp with 30 seconds left in the quarter. 15-8 the score.
Running a little bit of a weave out here, Forrest City is.
Down to 12 seconds. Smith, 8 seconds. Smith's going to drive the baseline. He puts it up and in. Forrest City having its way here in the first quarter. Half-court jumper won't go at the buzzer. At the end of one, it's 17-8. Forrest City.
Thompson re-entering the game here for Forrest City Mustangs. And it looks like Coulter's coming back in, and Silers.
Our sponsors for tonight's game, you know what? Even though we don't have any audio, that's one of them right there. That's Bayard Motors on your screen right now, even though you can't hear them. That's Bayard Motors. Here comes Chateau on the Ridge. That's one of our sponsors right there. Nice. Appreciate them.
Just running them.
Just going to run through them and tell people who they are. There's no audio. First National Bank.
You know, as many times as we've heard them, we are to be able to.
You know what? I could put that Baird one on and sing it. And then there's Chris Robinson Allstate in Peggle. So you can see the commercials. You just can't hear them.
Dave's going to fix that tomorrow. Technical difficulty.
Our guru over in Memphis is going to fix it.
There you go. There you go.
So anyway, wish that wasn't doing that. It's affecting more than just the commercials. We're having all kinds of difficulties tonight.
Well, you know what?
We're lucky to even be on the air.
Well, I tell you what, we really have not had an issue since the third week of football season.
That's right. So I guess we were due.
Yeah. You know, we the first couple of weeks of football, which that second game we were rained out at halftime.
Yeah.
But we had some technical difficulties because it was all new to us. We haven't had anything since then, so we're very fortunate.
We'll get it fixed. It worked Saturday. That shot did not go in. Offensive board, Marvin Norman. And now from the corner, that shot's not going to go. Oh, look at this. That's going to be a foul.
That was tripped to Barton, and they were not going to let him have that layup.
Yeah, Barton is going to go to the free throw line for a couple here. 7:40 remaining in the second quarter.
You know, I like this ground floor level. Don't get me wrong, but this is such a small gym. There's just not enough room right here where we're at.
And plus, we're getting a lot more crowd noise down here on the floor than we would if we were up in the rafters where we usually are. Because it's all pointed at us.
Oh, yeah.
That one bounces in.
So Barton hits one of two. 18 to 8 point lead, the Mustangs over the Yellowjackets.
This is number 5, Marvin Norman, with the basketball. It's stolen away from him. Stolen by Coulter. Going the other way. Down low it goes to Barton. He puts it up and in.
So right now, the Forrest City Mustangs having their way.
Alley-oop! Oh, and he couldn't finish it.
And
here will be a slam dunk.
And that brings the crowd to life. Martin went down on the ground after the dunk, and he may have hurt himself.
He's holding his knee.
And we hope that the young man has not done anything serious. But he probably did that on his land.
He pops back up. Seems to be none worse for the wearer.
He does have a little bit of a limp. And got a grimace on his face, so.
And the whole place went up after that dunk. 7:08 remaining in the half. 22-8 the score. Wynne basketball. This is Steen with the ball. Now, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. That was Hawk with the ball. That one goes up and in. And breaks the scoring ground for Wynne. That was Tasmania Jones on that bucket. Forrest City with the basketball now. Right side of the floor, that's Tripp. He brings it around top of the key, fires up the three, not going to go. Stampley with the rebound for the Yellowjackets. Mars remained in the ballgame after all the substitutions. He's got it up top. Free throw line jumper, it doesn't go. Mars tries to get his own rebound, but it's pulled down by Thompson. And that layup is not going to go in for Coulter. Putback does go in
by 33
for Whitfield. They work it into Jones. He kicks it back out. Now the three-pointer for Stampley is short. Mars to Stampley. Stampley goes up, it's blocked. Thompson wasn't having any of that. That shot doesn't go in for Walton, and finally Forrest City comes down with the rebound. It's hard to shoot against somebody 6'9", Clifton.
Boy, it is. You got Whitfield out there too.
He's not a shorty.
Yeah.
Whitfield turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound comes off to Wynne. That's Hulk. Ahead he goes to Mars. Now Jones, jumper off the mark. Thompson, rebound. Coulter to the rack. Won't go.
I don't know how he got away with that.
Yeah, it was kind of a, here's Thompson who puts it up and can't make it. There he finished.
He makes that one.
How does he not get every rebound?
I have no idea.
I mean, he's a foot taller than everybody. All he's got to do is just stick it. He doesn't even have to jump. Wynne with the basketball. Hawk. Now Stampley. Jones. Mars for three. Got it. And the lead is now 26-13. That shot wouldn't go. Coulter with the rebound. Coulter back up, and he's fouled. We're going to see free throws here for Coulter. 2 shots. Both teams with 6 fouls, by the way. So both teams in the bonus for the remaining 4 minutes, 21 seconds of the first half. That free throw did not go. Subs checking in for Wynne, lots of them. Yeah, he got 1 out of 2. Now here come the Yellowjackets, down by 14 here in the first half. Mars gives to Settles. Now from the free throw line, that jumper is good for Tony Jones. Cuts the lead to 12. This is Jordan. Now three-pointer won't go for Coulter. Settles with the rebound. The give is to Mars. Now Settle. Mars will come back around to the top and reset the Yellow Jacket offense. .320 and counting here in the first half.
Wynne being very patient.
Yeah, they haven't seen anything they like yet on this possession. Mars kicks it in the corner. Settles for three. It's off the mark. Offensive board, Tony Jones. Mars for three. It's off the mark. Out of bounds. It'll be Forrest City basketball.
I think that Coach Lofton wanted a push off. He come up off that bench, on the rebound that Jones picked up, that first rebound. But he didn't get it. So
we want to tell you what our next game will be. We will travel all the way down to BB, Arkansas.
Well, I like it down there, too.
Yeah, it's a nice arena that they have there. And we're going to be bringing you Paragould at BB, boys and girls.
3 years ago, that was the first game we went and done. We couldn't do it that night because we...
Two seasons ago.
Two seasons ago.
And we got there and the internet wouldn't work. So.
And, we weren't wireless then.
No, we weren't. We were hooked to their wire, and their wire would not work for us.
And they had their firewall. We couldn't get in touch with their IT person, so we just sat there and watched the game.
Made a trip all the way to BB to watch the game. That was fun.
That was back when we were audio only, so we've come a long way in a short period of time.
Thanks to the miracles of modern technology, we've got two different companies of wireless that we have available to us to use to get you these games. Forrest City basketball. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on a loose ball. Foul is going to be called on Settles. He flashed up Stampley's number. Stampley's not out there. It's going to be Settles, yeah. It's foul number 7. Whitfield's going to shoot a 1-and-1. .244 remaining in the first half. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Whitfield. Got it.
Hey, but shooter.
Not in any kind of hurry to get these free throws shot, are they? Missed the second one. Rebounded by Tony Jones. Blocked out of bounds. Massive block by Thompson. A couple of subs checking in for the Forrest City Mustangs. Waiting on the inbound pass for Wynne. Now they get it into Norman. We're back underway. Norman kicks it in the corner to new player in the game, Caden Clark. Now Norman for
Way
three.
Out there for Norman.
Offensive putback, Jones. It's an 11-point ball game. Here come the Forrest City Mustangs. They've got the lead and the basketball.
A lot of bumping. They finally called the foul on
the Clark, the new guy in the ball game,
Caden
Caden Clark. And he sits back down right away. And back into the game is Tasmania Jones. free throw here, the 1 and 1 for number 21. That's Trey Hutchison.
He's number 22 for Wynne.
For Wynne, that's
Stracer.
I think it's Strasser, isn't it?
Stracer.
Well, the free throw wasn't any good. Mars with the rebound. And has his pocket pick going the other way with it. He went the length of the floor, and then his shot was blocked out of bounds. That was Smith, Terrion Smith, who went the length of the floor and then couldn't finish because his shot was blocked out of bounds. $1:55 remaining in the half. Thompson gets the ball into Smith, and he puts it up, and it will not go. And the offensive putback goes up and in for Barton. Stolen by Jordan. Jordan goes to the other end and is fouled.
Dave, you know what what'd you tell me the girls' game was, Paragould Blackman?
63-14.
Foul on Marvin Norman, his first.
Jordan at the line. Missed it. 1:38 remaining in the first half. Jordan with the second free throw. He got that one.
So that'll extend their lead 31-17.
And we are closing in on the 90-second mark here in the first half. This is Mars with the basketball. Gives it over right side to Clark. And now back up top it goes to Sillowers, who is back in the game for the first time since the first quarter. Sillowers almost lost it, got it back, drives in from the paint, flings it up, it does not go in. And that one won't go in for Tony Jones.
Good pickup by Jones. Jones has had a couple of good rebounds, and it's maybe about, third time he's come to the line, second or third time?
I believe, and now he's going to shoot two here. That was team foul number 7 against Forrest City. With 70 seconds left in the first half. Got the first one.
I felt that coming on.
Second free throw. Rainbow free throw goes in. Coulter. 1 minute left in the half. Smith. Barton. And that long two-pointer is going to go in for Hutchison. Down to 42 seconds and counting. Mars to Clark. That's a couple of different candy bars out there.
Yeah.
Mars bar and a Clark bar. They going the other way on the rebound. Oh, my. You know what? They call a technical on that, but I want to show it to you. Oh, we just missed it. The bucket count.
For the celebration. For the celebrations at the technical.
I think it's for hanging on the rim.
Oh.
The bucket counts. The bucket counts. Well, they haven't put it on the scoreboard here yet. I know it counts.
Well, that's the same young man that hurt his knee earlier.
Yeah, Barton.
So, I'll tell you what, Dave. I've seen some really good dunks this year by some high school.
Yeah,
kids.
that was pretty sweet right there, too. Both those free throws go in on the technical. They're going to count that buck. They're going to count that dunk. That's what they're talking about at the free throw, at the table right now. 35-21. We've got 24 seconds left to play in the half. Wynne also gets the ball after the technical. I tried to get to the replay of that, just missed it. And now we got a whistle and a foul.
We were as excited as the
crowd.
crowd.
Yeah, that threw me off just a little bit. And then I was trying to determine if he got a technical, and yes, he did. But I think he thinks it was worth it.
I'm sure he does.
Now
I did see Coach Lofton tell him as he was walking over, hey, don't hang on the rim. He didn't get on to him. He was just reminding
He said, yeah, don't do that, man. 16 seconds left in the half. This is Tony Jones at the free throw line. Missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Forrest City basketball, 10 seconds in the half. 3 seconds, three-pointer, Hutchinson. Nope, that's the end of the half. The halftime score, 35-21, Forrest City. We'll take a break and bring you the second half right here on yourprimetimesports.com. All right, we got another score. Thanks for sticking around. Welcome back. We got another score while we were in a break. The final girls' score of the night. All four of our scores are on our Twitter feed now. BB won 55-24. Is that right?
Yes.
Over Batesville. So Greene County Tech winners, BB winners, Forrest City winners, and Paragould winners tonight in the girls.
I'll put Paragould 2-0.
That's right. Along with Greene County Tech.
2-0.
BB 2-0.
2-0.
And
Forrest City
1-1. And we'll have the updated standings tonight on Facebook and Twitter. Your primetime sports.
I was thinking the other day you ought to list all the teams. Okay.
Yeah.
You got a win column and a loss column. You put a basketball wherever if they won or lost.
Okay, so you're talking about graphics there, and I'm just posting the.
You like graphics?
Yeah.
You do graphics.
But see, football graphics, we did that once a week, and I could handle it. Twice a week with two different, girls and boys. That's a lot more work.
Fans, let me tell you something. David is really, really busy.
Yeah.
He works about, I would say 16 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That's not true, but I am working somewhere about 5 nights a week.
Oh, yeah. Works about 4 hours a day, folks. He has a life of Riley.
Whatever. I spent the entire weekend on the road.
Yeah.
Come on here, dogging me out.
Doing a movie. What'd that pay you? Gas?
No, I actually got good money on that one.
You got good. Okay.
And I got 3 feature films coming up where they're paying me good money too.
Right.
It's becoming a pretty good.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to find another
Pretty good
play-by-play
little
guy,
income.
folks. He's getting way too busy for me.
Nah. Most of what I got coming up is summertime stuff. After basketball, after baseball.
Forrest City has possession.
We're okay.
All right, here we go.
All right, back
we got
underway.
to pick at one another at least one game of every night we do.
Yeah, and I haven't done you yet, so look out.
You ain't going to either.
Here we go. Forrest City basketball. They lead it by 14 points. 2 touchdowns. Now they lead it by 2
Tip in
touchdowns
by Trey Thompson.
and a
tell you
2-point
what,
conversion.
number 20 had him 2 points there if he don't put it on the floor.
All right, now it's going to be out of bounds. It'll still be Wynne basketball. Mars, who did not start, has been in the game ever since, and he inbounds it to Stampley.
But he looked the best out there.
He sure did. Stampley gives it over to Mars. Wow, NBA 3 off the mark. Saved inbounds to Mars.
Save.
Got a nice save by Jones, the other Jones, Tasmania. But then Forrest City with the turnover and whistle and a foul on the other end of the floor. It's going to be Thompson who will shoot free throws.
I really believe that Coach Jones is trying to find his chemistry.
And Coach Jones is not related to, I don't think, to either of these Jones kids. He's from
West Memphis.
From West Memphis. He played football for Memphis State at that time, Memphis State University, what is now the University of Memphis. He was he was on the team of Memphis State that he was talking about this before the game. They beat USC.
Yeah.
I think they beat Alabama that year, or came close to beating Alabama that year. It was a big year for Memphis State University that year, and he was on that team. A lot of things that we can talk to him about whenever we get him on Double G. I think I heard your phone vibrate.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Felt it.
You did.
Tasmania Jones, now Stampley. Now Mars. Forrest City Wynne has yet to score here in the second half.
Okay, Coach Ritchie just texted me back, said they're on their way home, so
he's not going to be able to get the boys score for us.
But he said they were up 29-10 when he left. But he also wants to know the Tech Middleton girls score.
All right, hang on 1 second. I'll get that while we're waiting on the inbound pass here. Tech won it. I'll give you the score here in just a sec.
Okay.
Stolen away.
Yeah, they got to get him for that foul.
Whistle and a foul. The Tech Middleton score was 51-30, Greene County Tech.
Okay.
Waiting on inbound pass here. All right, now we're going to get back underway. Was there another score he was wanting
No,
while we're at a low?
Just that one.
Okay. Forrest City basketball. This is Coulter. Now he gives it over to Hutchison. Lob inside to Thompson. Kicks it back out. Now Hutchison. Long two-pointer. Won't go in. Offensive putback goes in. Sillowers. Forrest City starting to run away with this here. Oh, that was a nice three-pointer, though.
From Walton.
Just when I say that. All the way at the other end of the floor. Coulter couldn't get it to go. Keeping it alive. Whitfield can't get it to go. And now it is Wynne basketball. Mars is fouled.
Going to get Coulter for a reach around there.
Settles will check in.
That'll be his second foul. Coulter's second foul.
Tasmania Jones will take a seat. Mars.
Well, the Yellowjackets are still in striking distance. They just need to put some plays together, and they need to play a little bit better defense.
Yeah, they need some big stops. They're down 16. Stampley down low, puts it up, and didn't get it to drop in. Got his own rebound, kicked it back out. Walton. Now Mars, and he'll reset right out here almost to the half-court stripe, right in front of us. Now he's going to drive in and put it up from the low block and can't get it to go. Settles, he can't get it to go. They're going to get the big man Thompson for a foul on that one.
Well, that's actually what...
well, they don't call it on him. They call it on number 20.
That's actually what Mars was trying to do, was draw the foul from him, but he did not.
He got it on Sillowers instead. Settles gets the free throw. Here's the second one, and he missed that one, and it's going to be rebounded by Thompson.
You know, Trey Thompson only has 5 points.
Yeah, they're not utilizing him like they should. He's got it down low right now, and he loses it, and Settles comes out of there with it. Ahead to Mars. Spin move by Mars, but can't capitalize. Whitfield.
Wow, he come out of there swinging them elbows.
And now that one is going to go up and in for Hutchison.
Soft touch by Hutchison there off the board. Off the fingertips.
Mars tried to spin again this time, but he spun without the ball. You can't do that. You got to keep the ball with you there, son. And now that shot, no, they're going to say that's on the floor.
Yeah, that's going to be on Settles. Be his third foul.
Now at the free throw line is Barton. Now we're going to have a timeout called by Forrest City. 30-second timeout. On the road Friday, we'll be all the way down in BB, Arkansas. And we'll have we've already had BB once. We had them last week against, who did they play? It's already out of my mind. Who did
we were at Blytheville.
Blytheville and BB, that's right. We're going to have BB hosting Paragould, and we've had Paragould once this year. We had them playing against Pulaski Academy in non-conference action. So, return trip to your primetime sports for two different teams, Paragould and BB. And we'll have a Double G Sports Talk Saturday on Saturday. We'll talk about those guests that we've got lined up for you in just a minute. We're going to have Thompson inbound the basketball for Forrest City. Hey, we're off the air again. We've lost our connection to the internet. I'm going to fix that right now. It overheated again. I'm fixing it right now. Not yet. Almost. Give me a few minutes. It is still 42-25. Now a three-pointer on the way. It won't go from Mars. Feel how hot that is. Not yet. Feel how hot that is. That's why. I don't, because it's hot in here. I don't know. I will. Forrest City basketball. The foul was on Settles. Almost there. Almost back on the air. All right, now we are about to be back. We're still recording. The ball game's still going on. We're still here. Forrest City basketball. That one goes up and in by Thompson. Going the other way, out of bounds. All right. 2:52 remaining in the third quarter. It will now. You got to refresh that page. You got to refresh that page. (44-25) the score here. We're back on the air. Sorry if you missed out. You didn't miss much. We were only off for a moment. And we got a whistle and a foul. We're on. We're on. Yeah. It's not going to come up till you push that play button. Jones, now Mars. And Antonio Jones gets the bucket and draws the foul. Forrest City basketball. Pass into Tripp. And a foul is called. We're going to see Tripp at the free throw line. 2:14 remaining in the third quarter. I think we have solved all of our connection issues. That one goes in. We're overheating is what it is. Our wireless card, it's really, really warm in here. And our wireless card some odd reason, has overheated and shut off twice tonight. So that's why we have been bumped off the air a couple of times. We're back on the air now. Got a whistle and a foul on the other end of the floor, committed by Forrest City. It is called on Jordan. They inbound it to Antonio Jones. He's got it underneath, kicks it back out. And that's blocked by Thompson. Big block. Jordan. Now Steen. That is Trent Steen, number 10. Now Barton for three. Got it. Wow. Mars drives in, has it taken away. Here's Tripp, and he is fouled. And he went to the floor. 91 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and this is going to be Tripp back at the free throw line.
My friend Joey Owens down here, the president of the Wynne Booster Club.
Oh, yeah, I know him. It wasn't apparently a shooting foul. They've inbounded the basketball. 21-point lead for Forrest City as we approach the end of the third quarter. Here's Tripp at the free throw line, and it's going to roll in. Just everything going Forrest City's way.
I'll tell you what, Coach Lofton's got to be really pleased with his offensive performance tonight. They've just dominated Wynne tonight, Dave.
Yeah. 23-point lead. That's the largest lead of the night.
Yeah, and
so
I
far.
wouldn't have never thought coming down. You know, I drove in from West Memphis Marion this evening, and the whole time I was thinking, man, this is going to be a good basketball game. I can't wait to get down here and do this game. Just a little disappointed.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got later on in the season, BB and Forrest City. It wasn't originally on our schedule, but it is now. There's a fast break bucket by Jordan with 1 minute left in the quarter. It wasn't originally on our schedule, but it is now. BB Forrest City, That's going to be a game.
Paragould could be a good game. You know, Paragould's coming right along. Well, they've got some good basketball players. They've improved greatly this season.
Here's Tony Jones at the free throw line.
With their new coach. And, you know, I still say that Coach Jones just hasn't found his right chemistry yet with his players. He's got some very good athletes out here on the floor. That's what Joey and I were just talking about.
Well, they're going to beat some people. They're going to be in the thick of things, I think.
You know, you got the Jones kid, the Mars kid, you know, Settles and Stampley and Keenan Hawk. I mean, they just got a lot of good players, and they just haven't hit their stride yet, I don't think.
We're down to 44 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. And that one doesn't go in. That one does, and he draws a foul. Following the miss by Tripp, Nick Williams went up with it, put it up and in, and draws a foul.
Basket by Williams.
And he's going to shoot a free throw here with 36 seconds left in the third.
Foul on Hinton.
Could not get it to fall in. Tony Jones with the rebound. Mars with it on the run at half a minute to play in the third. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by a blue jersey.
Collins entering the game for the Yellowjackets. That is right, isn't it? Is that his?
In for the Jackets.
Which one?
Number 4. I'm now looking at the wrong number. 4.
Cody Tacker for the Yellowjackets.
Tacker. Okay, I got 2 4s on here. This must be a JV player.
I see. Stampley. Now Mars for 3. Nope. Off the back of the rim, no good. Out of bounds. It'll still be Wynne basketball. 22 seconds left. And we're only 4 points away from seeing the clock run in the fourth quarter. That's going to be partially blocked and thrown out of bounds. He moved out of the way, and the pass came to him.
Yeah, Jones was trying to make that pass off of the rebound, and the young man he was passed to done took off down the floor.
Tripp brings it down. 15 seconds left in the third. I firmly believe we're going to see the clock run at some point in the fourth quarter. 26-point lead for Forrest City right now. 3 seconds. 2. Three-pointer. Jordan at the buzzer could not get it to go.
Yeah, they got a good look at it. Coach Lofton was pleased with that, moving the basketball around on that play. So
tell people who's going to be on your Double G Sports Talk Saturday on Saturday.
Well, this coming Saturday we'll have Coach Stan Fowler along with his daughter Brittany at the 8:40 mark. He'll be our first guest, and then right behind him will be
that's from Buffalo Island Central.
Island Central. Yeah, they just won the NEA tournament week and a half ago.
And she is signed to play. She's a senior. She's signed to play with Arkansas State University.
And then and he may be bringing a player or two more. I don't know, but he asked me about Brittany. I said, sure, bring her along. But anyway, then one of our favorite guests, Coach Matt Dean of the Lady Rector Cougars.
He's also the athletic director there.
Also the AD. And then right behind Coach Dean will be, I think you have a group of young ladies from the Paragould Lady Rams coming.
That's right. We've got at least a couple, maybe more, of the starters from the Paragould Lady Rams team coming in for our third guest segment.
And then at 10:05 is always the fun and very talkative and loves to talk about his basketball program, Coach Bobby Gross of the Brooklyn Bearcats.
Okay. He used to be the coach right here at the Wynne Yellowjackets.
Sure did.
We are back underway, final period. That's going to be Double G this Saturday right here on your Primetime Sports. It's Wynne basketball, now it's Forrest City basketball. They're up by 26. If they score 2 more unanswered buckets, the clock will run for the remaining time on the clock. Right now it's 7:49 and counting. Jordan kicks it out. Now Barton, who's hit at least, I think he's hit a couple of threes tonight. There's a long two-pointer that's not going to go. Tripp with the offensive board. Wants to go back up. He does. Can't get that one to go either.
He tried to draw the foul, and if I'd have been reffing, I believe it
might have been a foul, yeah.
But, he didn't get it, so.
Ooh, almost banked that one in. Jones with a putback. That's a 24-point game. Now it's a steal by Tasmania
now
Jones.
The Mustangs getting just a little sloppy.
Mars spins, puts it up. That's the roll.
Now
they cut it to 22.
Yeah.
And now Coach Lofton says starters back in the ball game.
Yeah. Coach Lofton's not going to let that happen. He's going to go back to his original group.
Tripp drives in, puts it up and in. Back to a 26.
Coach Lofton's coaching just as hard right
24.
now as he did when the game started. So.
Yeah. 24-point deficit. 6.5 to play. Short. Barton with a rebound. Smith. Now Barton. Now Tripp. Three-pointer. Got it!
Way out there by Joe Tripp.
59-32, a 27-point. That's the largest lead of the night so far. 6 minutes to play. In the paint, that one won't go. Barton pulls it down.
Tripp's going to get.
He's
going to get an assist.
Jordan.
Well, that'll stretch it to 29. And Coach
Lofton calling the starters back.
Come on back. They seen them guys over here on the sideline. They decided they didn't want to come out.
There's the alley-oop! And the mercy rule. I'm going to show the replay of this one, folks. Watch this. Boom! The mercy rule is on.
And here could be his third dunk of the night.
Barton got the basketball.
There's another replay.
The gym is going nuts. A timeout is going to be called. There's Barton on that replay.
Jim's going nuts and the crowd's leaving.
5:05 left in the ball game. It's a full timeout, but that's the only thing that will stop the clock the rest of the way is a timeout or an injury. This side of the gym that we're on is the Forrest City side of the gym, and they're going nuts.
That's what, 5 dunks we've seen tonight?
Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah, we've seen a bunch. And
number 1, Martin's had 3. Who just had that one?
Martin had that last one, but the
That's
one before
3.
that was
number 30.
Williams on the alley-oop dunk.
And then Wynne had 1. That's 5 dunks.
And
wow.
I'm hoping, we're having these technical difficulties, and the previous game to this one, the girls' game, did not record. We're trying it again on this one. I really hope this one records.
That's got to be on the hard drive.
Whatever it is, we're going to solve it tomorrow.
I bet you can get them off the hard drive.
No, if you don't save it, you don't save it.
All right. You know what we should have done, and we had it in the case. We should have had Mikey put a tape in.
Oh, well, I didn't know this was going to happen, though. There was no way for me to know that.
You knew it before the game started because you told me about it.
I knew
we were having problems.
I knew the audio was having problems. I didn't know we were having recording problems until I tried to record. Until I tried to save it, rather.
I understand. Well, anytime we find out for a girls' game, on a boys' game, just for backup, we can always put a tape in.
Yeah, we should have. We didn't do it. But maybe it'll work. I don't know. We're down to under 5 minutes, and it's going to run. And
Stein's going to pick that loose ball up, and he's going to be fouled.
So we're going to go the other end of the floor with the clock running and see some Forrest City free throws. This is Trent Steen, number 10.
You call it Steen? Is that what it is?
Steen, yeah. That's what they wrote down.
Okay. Like Stein to me.
2 E's.
2 E's? Well, that's misspelled in the book. S-T-E-I-N is what I have.
They wrote this down for me.
Okay.
Clock continues to roll. Waiting on subs to get situated. Some very clean white jerseys coming into the ball game for a win.
I'm not taking no more names off of rosters. I'm going to have coaches give them to me personally.
There you go. And that one does not go in on the front end of the 1-and-1. It's Wynne basketball. New players to learn. Zadarius Gray. And now in traffic is number 23, Darius Wallace. Now we got a steal. Smith got it and draws the foul. Count that bucket. 67-32. Forrest City having its way.
The referee was waving the young man in right here, and he said, I've got the shooter. And he said, of all the people on the floor, you got the shooter. I was trying to get you in.
And Smith missed it, and I think he did it on purpose so he could stay in the game. Oh, my. Yeah, number 34 sitting here in front of us is Brandon McNutt.
Way out there.
McNutt couldn't get in the game because Smith missed that free throw. Hey, McNutt, I think Smith did that on purpose.
Well,
Stolen.
You're going to have to almost knock somebody to the floor to get a whistle blown for a
Charles,
foul.
that's Charles Cobb with the basketball, and he's got it stolen away. Trip. Smith, 3. Nope. Cobb with the rebound. And it may end up that Coach Lawson's going to have to call timeout to get McNutt in the ball game.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to stop play. Oh, my. There's a three-pointer for number 40, Xavier Stringfellow.
Yeah, just keep playing. They made the change right then.
That is a name. Look at that right there. Xavier Stringfellow.
I remember he played on the football team.
That's a great name. And he got in the book with that three-pointer. McNutt finally got to get in the ball game. Referees felt bad for him. They said, just come on in.
Yeah.
Tripp. Got it. Is that 3 or 2? It's a 3. My goodness. and they've breached the 70-point mark.
Tripp's had a good shooting night from outside this evening. Oh, that ball got there. There he goes.
He got away from him, didn't it? Tripp! Got it. This is number 23, Darius Wallace. That from the corner won't go. Out of bounds. Folks, heading to the exits here. This one is a foregone conclusion with the clock continuing to run. Forrest City will pick up its second win of the season in conference play and improve to 2-0. Well, another three-pointer. And they've made it a 40-point game.
That came from Keith James.
Mass exodus here for the Doors. 23 seconds. Free throw line jumper won't go. That one goes in though. For DeVaris Goodman. 10 seconds left. Tripp loses it, trying to fake people out. He faked his own self out. Wallace on the other end lost it out of bounds.
You know, I'm not sure that number 34, I just called out Keith James' right name because that doesn't look like his picture over here. But
what number was it?
34.
Brandon McNutt. Brandon
Okay,
McNutt.
He's wearing Keith James' jersey number.
Okay.
In the book, so.
Brandon McNutt made that final three-pointer.
See,
So
I don't have him in the book. You need to keep that.
okay, we will.
You need to keep that.
That's the final score, 75-37. A big, huge win for the Forrest City.
I would have really lost the farm tonight if I would have never dreamed it would have been that much difference between these two teams. I felt like Forrest City would win the game because they're that good, but Wynne's got a really good athletic ball club, and I just felt like it would be a really good basketball game, Dave, but obviously it was not. So.
All right, well, that does it for this game. Our next broadcast will be from Beebe, Arkansas. Paragould, girls and boys traveling to the Beebe Lady Badgers. And we will sign off for now and see you Friday night on yourprimetimesports.com.